Welcome to Sharmila's Yoga Therapy. In our first session for sciatica, we covered stretches while lying down, stretches while sitting up. In this second session, we'll cover the stretches while standing. Before you start practicing any stretches for sciatica, please consult your doctor. Make sure we are not aggravating any inflammation. Always practice as per your capacity. Always make sure you're practicing in a non-competitive and non-judgmental environment. Safety is number one priority while practicing yoga. So let's begin. Get into your comfortable pose. Any pose. It can be lying down onto a mat, stretch your legs out, sitting cross-legged, or in a chair. Whatever that pose might be, make sure it's very comfortable. Go side to side. And then come into your center. Wiggle your sit bones down, pushing them into the ground, allowing your spine to elongate as you ground through your sits and reaching out through your crown. Keeping your eyes closed lightly. Softening and observing your breath. Noticing the breath supporting the movements in your body and body supporting your breath. Whenever you feel pain due to any sciatica or any trauma, your physical body is affected. It influences our mental body. It influences our breath body. They all work together. Nothing in our body works in an isolation. Notice your every in-breath and out-breath. Notice the shift in your body, the expansion and contraction. Notice the space in your spine, feeling that lengthen, elongated, yet soften. Noticing sounds around you. Let go. Once you observe, embrace. Without responding to any of it. Let go with each out breath. Your mind will wander. Thoughts will come in. Observe them. And let them know that you will revisit them later. As you further deepen your practice. And once you settle down, allow your eyes to open very slowly, looking at your physical world around you, without judging, without responding, taking everything in as you embrace and being grateful. Bring your hands onto your knees, lift your knees up and stretch your legs out. Shake them up. take them up behind your knees at your ankles. Let your toes relax. Your hands can stay onto the side, or you can have them onto your knees. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, feel free to do so. Shake them off further, bringing some circulation in, and keeping your knees soft, hip distance apart, grounding through your sits, the bony part of your hips, hips. Breathe in, feel those two sit bones. Keeping your toes towards you, bring your hands forward. Breathe in and out. Turn your palms as you spread your fingers. Breathe in and out. Bring your hands to the side. Breath and body moves together. It allows you to create a space and allows your breath to flow through your space. Your breath is your energy, your prana. Relaxes your muscles. Keeping your toes towards you. Breathe in and out. Reach out through your heels. Stretch your legs. Keep your toes towards you. Take a breath in and out. Stretch your toes, stretching at your ankles. Breathe in, bring your toes towards you, reaching out through your heels. Breathe out, stretch through your toes. Breathe in one more time. Bring your toes towards you. Breathe out, stretch through your toes. Your first stretch for your hamstrings, Achilles tendon, calf muscles. Breathe in, bring your toes towards you, reaching out through your heels. Keep reaching out through your heels as you feel that stretch behind your knees, into your hamstring, into your calf muscles. Breathe in and out. Make sure your breath is flowing through. Make sure your spine is elongated. Breathe in and out. Relax them. Bend your knees and make a rotation at your ankles. And then rotate the other way. And then come back into the center. I'm going to turn to use the long edge of the mat and then go side to side just to warm up a little bit further. Allowing your toes, doesn't matter, don't keep them flexible, keep them at your whatever the distance you can get into. You can have a 2.5 feet, 3 feet. There is no rule or regulation, no specific rule for that. As long as your spine is not rounding, you are safe. Just to gently warm up your body. And now bring your both knees in. So bring your one knee in and then drop your knee. Bring your other knee in and then drop it down. Bring your both hands on either side. We'll want to stretch our sides of the body. Breathe in, lift up your both arms over your head. Breathe out, turn your right palm, bring it to the side and down. Breathe in and out. Walk your right hand away from your body. Take a breath in, soften your right elbow, and then bring your left arm to the right side. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, bring your left hand down. Use a pillow if your spine is rounding or if you feel your lower back is compressing. Use a pillow, bolster, block when you're doing side stretches or when you're sitting in a cross-legged. Take a breath in and out. Slide your left hand. Allow your left elbow to soften as you bring your right arm to the left side. Check your neck. Breathe in, lift up your right arm up. Breathe out, turn your palm, bring it down. We'll do the gentle twist. Breathe in, lift up your both arms. Breathe out, turn your torso to the left. Bring your left hand down and a little bit behind you. Breathe in and now bring your right arm outside your left thigh. Lift up your upper body. Breathe in and out. Twist at your lumbar, rotate at your thoracic. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, head comes back into the center. Release your left hand. Release your right hand. And then breathe out as you rotate your torso to the right. Bring your right hand down. Pushing your right hand into the ground. Rotate your torso further. Bring your left hand outside of your right thigh. Push your right fingertips into the ground. Breathe in, elongate, and then breathe out. Twist at your lumbar, rotate at your thoracic. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, head comes back into the center. Release your left hand over, release your right hand over. And breathe out, lead through your heart, hinge at the hip, folding forward. Bring your hands forward. Take a breath in and out. Allow your forearms to come towards the ground. Lead through your heart, hinge at the hip, folding forward. Keep your sternum lifted up. Breathe in, lift up. Slide your hands towards you. Bring your hands onto your knees and breathe out as you roll back. Then bring it back into the center and come into your table pose. Table pose is where your hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip distance apart, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Spread your fingers. Shoulder girdle is activated. Make sure your crease of your hands, elbows and shoulders are in one line. There are some exceptions. Always listen to your body. You can always support your wrist. Have a bean bag, have a towel to make sure your wrists are not hurting. Make sure your shoulders are safe. They are not hurting. They are not in a pain. Pain is not allowed in our yoga practice. Keeping your upper soles flat, spine elongated all the way from your crown to your tailbone. Breathe in and now draw your belly button in towards the spine. We'll warm up our spine further. It's very important to warm up your body before getting into deeper stretches or poses. These are poses in itself. Entire yoga practice is done around our spine, so it's very important to warm up your spine. Our entire nervous system is there. Breathe in, it's a highway, main highway. Lift up your hips, lift up your heart center, dropping your floating ribs, lifting your head as you glide your shoulder blades towards your hips. Breathe in and out once you get into your pose. Once you go relax. Breathe in and now draw your belly button in towards the spine, rounding. And then breathe in, tilting, lifting as you open the front part of your spine. And you're strengthening the back part of your spine. You're not compressing. Breathe in, flat spine. Breathe out, widening your knees. Allow your toes to come towards each other and sit back onto your heels. Allow your forearms to ground. Elbows go out as you lead through your heart, hinge at the hip, folding forward. Breathe in, lift up. Bring your hands back into your table pose. Knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. Take a breath in, tuck your toes under. Excuse me. Very natural. Hands underneath your shoulders, pushing your hands into the ground. Tuck your toes, lift up your knees, let your knees hover, and lift your hips up. Moving your head side to side, shaking your neck, keep lifting your hips, check your knees, stays right in line with your ankles and toes. Breathe in and out, walk your dog. Heel to toes, toes to heel, moving your chest in towards your thighs. Breathe in and out. Bring your both soles onto the ground, lifting your hips up, feeling that stretch into your hamstring. Check your neck. Breathe in, release your right leg back and behind you. And then breathe out as you lift your left heel. Step forward with your right foot. Your lunge pose. Hands on either side. Lift your heart center. Breathe in and out. Try to bring your left heel towards the ground while you maintain your right knee over the ankle of your right foot. You can use your fingertips to lift up further. Your legs are at work. Your upper body is very soft. Shoulders are away from your ears. Breathe in and out. Using your mind's eyes, check the length in your spine all the way from your crown to your heel. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. And now we will be getting into Parshvottanasana, the pyramid pose. Ground through your right heel as you shift your weight to the back. Your back heel is grounding. Straighten up your right leg as much as you can. You're always welcome to keep it soft. Keep your knee soft. Lift up your back heel. Pivot out about 30 degree, 15 to 20, 30, whatever the degree, but pivot out a little bit. But your 10 toes are still facing forward. It's not going out 90 degree. It's an angle, and your outer edges of your sole grounds. It doesn't pronate at all. Grounding through all three corners of your front foot, all three corners of your back foot, but your outer edges are grounding a lot more. No dropping from inside. Inner edge does not drop down. Now it's time to straighten up once again your right leg. Breathe in and out. Straighten up your right leg as you push your right heel into the ground. Make sure the stretch comes from back side of your leg and not the front. No locking your knees. Right knee and the left knee as well, because you're grounding through your back heel. Now squaring off your hips. Push your right hip back, pull your left hip forward. It's just a shift, little changes will take you a long way. Breathe in, pushing your hands into the ground, lift up your upper body. Feel that your legs are at work, so you can check your stance. You can always use the block. Okay? Notice your stability. If you feel that you're falling, have a support or change the position. Breathe in, your spine is elongated, neck is soft. Breathe out. Allow your shoulder to move away from your ears, so pull them down. Breathe in and out. Lead through your heart hinge, they folding forward. Breathe in, bend your front knee. Bring your right hand inside of your right foot. Lift up your left heel. Pivot your back foot out 90 degree. Still outer edges grounds, but it's 90 degree now. Keep your right hand and right shin in line together, and then release your left hand over your head and start opening, rotating your thoracic as you lift your left hand up. Keep your weight onto your back foot. So push your right foot, shift a little bit back. Keep your knee over the ankle and towards your pinky toe. Breathe in and out. You can always have your hand to the side of your body. Breathe in and out. Make sure your left hip is not rolling forward. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Bring your left hand down. Right hand goes outside of your right foot. Lift up your left heel. Pivot out forward. Pivot in. We're going to release our right foot. Breathe in and out. Release your right leg back and behind you. And then walk your dog. Always adjust your dog if you feel like it. As you practice further and further, your body gets warm up. You can do a little bit more. You understand more how to move from one pose into the other. As long as your breath is supporting. Bring your both soles onto the ground, lifting your hips up, pulling your chest towards your thighs. Take a breath in. Lift up your left leg back and behind you, stretching through your toes, flexing, stretching. Breathe in, lift up your right heel. You're shifting your weight forward, and then step forward with your left foot. Pushing your both hands into the ground. Your 10 toes are facing forward. Your left knee is bent right over the ankle and towards your pinky toe. Lift your heart center into high lunge pose. Try to bring your right heel towards the ground as you maintain your knee over the ankle. Make sure your foot is not pronating. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Ease off. Now ground through your left heel. Soften your left toes. Straighten up your left leg as you shift your weight to the back. Breathe in, lift up your right heel, pivot your foot out. Out about 15 to 20 degrees. Your outer edge is still grounds. Pushing your both hands into the ground, lift up your heart center. Now time to square off your hips. Breathe in and out. Push your left hip back, pull your right hip forward. Your 10 toes are facing forward, nothing pronating in your back leg. Okay? Breathe in, lift your heart center, pull your belly button in as you breathe out. Take a breath in and out. Pull your belly button in as you breathe out. Lead 3 heart hinge, they folding forward. Breathe in, lift up. Bring your left hand inside of your left foot. Sorry, you will be seeing my back. Keep your left hand inside. Pivot your right foot out. 90 degrees. Outer edge is grounds. Pushing your left hand into the ground. Keeping your left knee over the ankle. Release your right hand in the front. You're going to start rotating your thoracic. Bringing your right arm up. Breathe in and out. You can have your eyes looking at your toes of your left foot or eyes looking at your fingers of your right hand. Breathe in and out. You can have your hand to the side. Keep your weight onto your back of your body, onto your right foot as you keep grounding your left foot as well. Breathe in and out. Bring your right hand inside. Left hand goes to the outside of your left foot. Lift up your right heel, pivot your foot forward. We're going to release this leg back and behind us. Release your left foot back and behind you into your down dog. Bring your both soles onto the ground. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. Drop your knees. Breathe out. And breathe in and out. Sit back onto your heels. Breathe and lift up yourself. Slide your hands towards you. Back into your Vajrasana or cross-legged pose or comfort pose. Bring your hands to your heart. Breathe in and out. Release your hands forward. Bring your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Breathe in. We're going to open up our shoulders. Allow your shoulder to rotate. Push your hands behind you. Breathe in. Breathe in. Lift up your sternum, lifting your pelvic floor. If you're comfortable straightening your arms, stretch your arms. Breathe in and out. Lead through your heart. Hinge at the hip, folding forward. And then slowly allowing your arms to go up. Keep the space. Keep bringing your shoulder blades together. Breathe in, lift up your head. Allow your arms to lift you up. Pushing your knuckles towards the ground as you lift your heart center. And then come back into neutral. Release your hands. And you're going to slide down. Walk your hands. And then allow your body to come onto the floor. Wiggle your body. Find your pubic bone. Grounding through your pubic bone. Shalabhasana is a very gentle stretch. It helps to relieve pain from sciatica up to a certain degree. If you have never practiced yoga or yoga stretches before, make sure you practice under supervision. Slide your hands down. You want to make sure you begin your practice with an alignment into the safe environment, noticing your body, connecting with your body, and allowing your mind's eyes to guide you. Once you wiggle your body, once your pubic bone is grounded, breathe in, lift up your left leg, stretch through your left toe. Keep lifting as you stretch and keep your left hip grounded. Feel that hip bone. Breathe in and out, drop your left leg down. Breathe in, stretch your right toe, lift up your right leg. Breathe in and out, drop it down. Wiggle your body. Breathe in, lift up your head, check your neck. Lift up your heart center, check your neck. Your shoulders are away from your body, away from your ears, Fingers are relaxed. Lift up your upper chest further. Neck is still soft. Take a breath in and lift your legs up. If you're comfortable, release your hands. Stretch through your fingers as you lift up your heart center. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Drop your hands. Drop your legs. One vertebra at a time. Dropping your upper body down. Bring your hands underneath your forehead, pillow. Bend your knees. Windshield your legs. Bring your both knees hip distance apart. Drop your legs down. Bring your hands on either side of your chest, keeping your elbows in. Cobras don't have wings. Breathe in, keeping your shoulders down, shoulder blades towards your hips. Lift up your head, check your neck. Lift up your upper chest, check your neck. Roll your shoulders up, back, and shoulder blade moving towards each other as you lift up your upper chest a little bit. Take a breath in and lift up as you breathe out. Keep your shoulders down. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, lift up. Tuck your toes under, lift up further, and lift up your pubic bone. Lifting your heart. This is modified version of your up dog. Breathe in and out. And then lift your knees off the mat as you push your heels. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, lift up into your down dog. Walk your dog, heel to toes, toes to heel. Bring your both soles onto the ground, pushing your chest towards or pulling your chest towards your thighs. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Drop your knees. Sit back onto your heels. You can keep your forehead onto your arms. Let your body relax. And then come up in your comfort pose. Bring your hands close to your heart. Feel the peace, love and joy within you, around you, and it's all created by you. Share this wonderful feeling with your friends and family around the world. Share this practice with the one who are in need, with the one who can be helped. Thank you for watching and practicing with me, and I truly honor the divine light in your heart. Namaste. Ubuntu. Thank you once again.